And now the end is near, and so thy face, the final curtain. My friend, I'll set it clear, I'll state my case, of which I am certain. I've lived a life that's a fool, and I travel each and every highway. But more, much more than this, I did it my way. Life is a journey. We all experience all kinds of change in our lives, bad days and good days. And no matter where you live, where you are, we can escape from the fact that the money we make is always not enough for living. And when the economy prosperity fades out, when we why are someone laughing?
No, that's it.
When we face the final curtain, we have to do it our ways to find out the solution to the financial problems, to fix the problems. So life is long, and there are different needs in our life. There are family needs and parents' healthcare needs, and children education needs. When in our middle age, we start to face the pressure and a healthcare problem after we are getting retired. The life is long, but there are only 25 years during the period of time that we are able to work. That is the time that we are able to make money for the whole life. Oh shit. Does anyone remember the numbers that just showed up on the screen? How much money do we need for our whole life? Please raise your hand if you know the answer. There's a gift.
70 million.
Yes, Richard. So here's your gift. we need to make almost 70 million in our whole life. But is it possible? Is it possible in our life to have a kind of high salary, almost 110,000 a month? Is it possible? I don't think it's possible. So we need to find our way to be rich. And before this, there are two simple concepts that every riches know, and I want to introduce to you guys. There are two words on the screen. First, asset. Asset. Can you
asset.
Repeat after me? Yeah, asset. Asset. Yes. And then is debt.
Debt.
What's the big difference between asset and debt? I think the answer is on the screen. So, asset means something tangible or intangible that brings create incomes to you. And debt is something that creates expenses for you. Wow, complicated pictures. So, this is incomes, this is expenses in our daily life, which most people their income comes from salary, and we will spend on our living, on our transportation, or on rent fee. And this is asset and debt. If we use our income to buy asset, and asset will bring more incomes. But if we use our incomes will will have more incomes. But if we use our income to buy more debt, then it will cause expenses. It's a very simple idea, but it's also an important idea. So what do you think? A car is an asset or a debt?
Debt. Actually, it depends.
Yes, you got the right answer. It depends. As for me, when I was young, when I was studying university, one day I borrowed a car from my dad. I drove to Tainan with my classmate. We were going to somewhere hanging around, and my dad just played a trick on me. I know he wanted to tell me something, so he gave me a broken car. So the car just stopped on the road on the halfway to my destiny. I just bought 4 new wheels. One cost $2,500. I bought 4 new wheels and I changed the broken belt, the broken engine belt, and I changed the engine oil for $3,000. So totally, when I returned my car to my dad, I spent almost $20,000, and I give it back with a brand new car. That's ridiculous, but that's a good lesson for me. Car is totally a debt, but sometimes it depends. If you rent your car to the others, if your car makes money for you, that will become an asset. How about the house?
It depends too.
Yeah, it depends too. It's hard to buy a house today, and you have to pay the loan for the bank. Maybe it will be $10,000 a month for the loan. But if you rent your house to the others, to the other residents, it will make money for you. It brings incomes, so your house becomes an asset. So, asset brings incomes. Incomes buy more assets, and brings more incomes. We'll have more assets. So you become rich. See? That's a simple idea, but hard to practice. But if you have debt, it brings expenses, and more debt brings more expenses. They will make you in a bad cycle of cash flow. Make you like a rat in a cage, work all the day. So, from the pictures we can see, if you keep doing this buying assets in your whole life, your wealth will grow like this, like the curve on the screen. And as the Einstein said, the one thing more powerful than atomic bomb in the world is compound interest. So if you guys keep buying assets, and you will become rich in the future. And I hope you, I wish you luck on your journey to make fortune. Thank you.